Hi guys, today we will learn about the concept to perpendicular planes. Period lesson we have learned as a concept to perpendicular lines, a line is perpendicular to a plane. In this lesson we will learn the concept to perpendicular planes. How do we define two perpendicular planes? The lesson will answer the question. Now we move to the lesson. 1. The angle between two planes. This concept has as name dihedral angle. How do we define the angle between planes? Here, look at here. Given two planes alpha and beta. A and B are perpendicular to plane alpha and beta respectively. So the angle between A and B is says the angle between two planes alpha and beta. Following definition, the angle between two planes is defined through the angle between two lines. So we have property. The angle between two planes increase from 0 to 90 degrees. We should remember that. 1. The angle between two planes is the angle between two lines perpendicular to two planes respectively, and the second if plane alpha is parallel to plane beta or alpha overlaps to beta, then the angle is 0. Yes. Now we move to the example. Example 1. Given a pyramid SABC, the base is a triangle SB, at A is perpendicular to plane ABC. It is the projection of A onto SB. Question A. Prove that AH is perpendicular to plane SBC. Question B. Find out the dihedral angle of two planes SBC and ABC. I give you 2 minutes to do the exercise. After 2 minutes, you continue my lesson. We move to the solution of example 1. Question A. To prove AH perpendicular to plane SBC, we have shown that plane ABC have two intersected lines that they are perpendicular to AH. Yeah, we can see AA perpendicular to SB, and it's very easy to see that AH is perpendicular to BC because BC is perpendicular to AB. Look at the solution. We have BC is perpendicular to AB, so BC perpendicular to AH. Combining AA perpendicular to AB, so we have AA perpendicular to ABC. Question B. To find out the angle between plane ABC and ABC, we had to show that there are two lines that perpendicular to two planes. Yeah, with your definition. Look at here. AA is perpendicular to SBC and SA is perpendicular to plane ABC. So the angle between SBC and ABC equals the angle between two lines AS and SH. Okay? The definition gives a way to find out the angle between planes. Do we have other way? We move to next. The process to define the angle between intersected planes. Using a point I belong to the common side of two intersected planes alpha and beta. On plane alpha, drawing line A passing I and perpendicular to the common line. Similarly, on plane beta, Drawing line B passing I and perpendicular to common lines. We can prove that the angle between two planes alpha and beta equal the angle between two lines A and B. Following the concept, the angle between two planes equals the angle between two lines that they belong to two planes respectively and they perpendicular to the common line. Here we have other way to find out the angle between planes. We move to example 2. Given a pyramid at ABC, which SA is perpendicular to plane ABC, the point M is the projection of the point onto BC. Prove that HM is perpendicular to BC. Question B. Define the dihedral angle of two planes at BC and ABC. I give you 2 minutes to do the exercise. Okay? You can use the feature. Now we move to the solution. Question A is easy because we can see that BC is perpendicular to plane SAM. So BC perpendicular to SM. Question B. We apply the process. The angle between two planes SBC and ABC equals the angle between two lines belong to plane and perpendicular to the common line of them. Look at here. Because SM belong to plane SA at BC and SM perpendicular to BC, and AM belong to planes ABC and AM perpendicular to BC, and BC is the common line of two planes. So the angle between them equals the angle between SM and AM. Okay? We have two ways to find out the angle between planes. Do we have another way? We move to the next. 3. Associated area of polygon. Use it to learn by heart this concept and this formula here. That's enough. Given a polygon is in plane alpha and apply as a perpendicular projection of it onto plane beta, we can prove that cosine of the angle between plane alpha and beta equal the ratio of area of polygon apply over area of polygon H. This formula has another way to find out the angle between planes. We move to the example 3. Given a pyramid at ABC, which SA is perpendicular to plane ABC, furthermore, area of triangle ABC equals square root of 3. Area of triangle ABC equals 2. Compute the angle of two planes SAB and ABC. I give you 2 minutes to do the exercise. Now we move to the solution. This exercise can show by using the concept here. Okay, we can see triangle SBC has a projection onto plane ABC is the triangle ABC. So we have cosine the angle between two planes SBC and ABC equal square root of 3 over 2. So we have the angle between them is 30 degrees. Yeah. We move to next. Two perpendicular planes. How do we define two perpendicular planes? Does it depend on the angle between planes? We move to definition. Two planes are called two perpendicular planes if the angle between them is 90 degrees. Yeah, if the angle between two planes is 90 degrees, we say that they are perpendicular. The definition gives us the first way to prove that two perpendicular planes. Do we have another way to prove perpendicular planes? We move to series 1. Given a line delta perpendicular to length beta, yet each plane containing the line delta is perpendicular to plane beta. The series gives us the way to prove to perpendicular plane. Look at here. Line delta is perpendicular to plane beta, and plane alpha contain line delta. So we can conclude that plane alpha is perpendicular to plane beta. We move to example 4. Let ABCD be a pyramid with each base ABCD be a square and SA is perpendicular to plane ABCD. Prove that plane SBD is perpendicular to plane SAC. How do we solve this exercise? We have two ways. The first way we use definition. That means we find out the angle between two planes equal 90 degrees. And the second way we use theory. We show that a plane will have a line perpendicular to other plane. That's enough. We move to the solution. In this exercise, we use theory. Look at here. It is clearly to see that BD is perpendicular to plane SAC. Look at here. Because BD perpendicular to AC, BD perpendicular to SA, so we have a BD perpendicular to SAC. In addition, BD is belong to SBD, so we have SBD is perpendicular to SAC. Okay? This lesson we have two main ideas. The first we give the concept, the angle between two planes, and the second, we have a concept, two perpendicular planes. The main research of this lesson, the first, the method to define the angle between two planes. We have three ways. First way, we apply the definition. The angle between planes equals the angle between two lines perpendicular to planes respectively. And second way, we use theory. The angle between planes equals the angle between two lines belonging to intersection plane respectively and perpendicular to common line of two planes. And third way, we use the position of polygon. And the second idea, the method to prove two perpendicular planes. First way, apply definition. Prove that the angle of two planes is 90 degrees. And the second way, we show that one of two planes contains a line perpendicular to other plane. Just enough. Our lesson is stopped here. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye. See you again.